Hello and welcome back to another video in the world of Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and we're going to be looking at Switch Axe. And first things first, Rajang has been released, and now my builds will be updated all the way to Rajang, because you know that monkey be demonic. So up first, we're using 3-piece Kaiser Gamma and 2-piece Baroth. And we're also going to be using the Empress Axe Ruin. You can still have this augmented. All you've really got to do is beat the crap out of a Master Rank Baroth, get 2 pieces going that give you Stamina Thief, which should be effective on this particular Switch Axe. And obviously the Agitator, along with an Agitator, 3 Charm at this point, not 4. And you're basically good to go. Afterwards, as you progress a little bit further, you should be able to get the Rathalos chest for a little bit of weakness exploit, which should free up some slots, as well as don't forget to beat the crap out of a Master Rank Rathian to get your Dragon Maiden Axe. This thing be busted, and it only gets better from there. So now it's time to get that lovely Naga Cougar into the mix. This will drop your EFR slightly because you're compensating for skills such as Critical Eye and Master's Touch, but it will bolster your defense a hell of a lot. So we're basically just swapping out 3-piece Kaiser Gamma for 3-piece Naga Beta. Reason we're going for Beta is because it's got a lot more slot variety, and pretty much every single critical on there, as well as one of the tenderizers, is a level 4 slot. So if you have a critical slash something else that you feel is useful, vitality, maintenance, evasion, for example, get them in there. It will help a ton, and you should be doing pretty much okay. Your damage is going to be enough at this point to carry you. It's just your ability to either take damage or get the hell out of the way. Now once you hit about Master Rank 19, you should have an optional for lovely Tio, so this shouldn't be too far-fetched. However, for Kirin, the easiest and quickest way I've discovered of getting it is simply just start spamming expeditions around the Coral Highlands. At Master Rank 1 will randomly spawn eventually, which is odd, but it does happen. Full Garanjanath helmet as well for that little bit of weakness exploit. 3-piece Kaiser, not in the order we'd like, but still gives us Master's Touch, and the Kirin Alpha Jacket with +3 Critical Eye. This is just too good to give up at this point. Up next, we're getting into the Big Daddy numbers. Kind of utilising something a little bit more on point here. We're using the Garuga Greaves as well as 3-piece Kaiser, utilising the chest as well this time. I'm still utilising the helmet from Full Garanjanath. A lot of people use the Kaiser helmet and the Brute Tigrex chest. Big problem with this, which a lot of new people will come to know, you've got to fight Brute Tigrex in order to get his chest. So EFR wise, at this point, they're pretty much on par. I went this way because when you get to the end game set, the real end game set at this point, all you got to do is swap the helmet. And this is the build I was running before Rajang was released. Golden Crescent, which is the maxed out Gold Rathian Switch Axe with a health augment, Full Garanjanath helm with an Expert 4 and Tenderizer. Kaiser Beta with critical evasion, attack. Kaiser Beta Gloves with critical evasion again, attack, and Kaiser Coil with critical evasion, expert attack, and then the Garuga Greaves, we've got flawless evasion, flawless, and then a challenger charm 4. All of this at that point should be pretty much on point. And now for my final build. This is pretty much a skeleton of the current meta. I've just changed out a few things. The Golden Crescent again, we can now fit an affinity augment as there as well, and we're using the Golden Headdress, which is Rajang with a Challenger 4 and an attack. Kaiser Male Beta with a Challenger 4, Medicine. Kaiser Van Braces with a critical evasion and then a Challenger 2. Kaizo Coil Beta with critical evasion, critical attack, and then Garugarees with flawless evasion, flawless. Now if you're really wanting to go meta, the critical evasions, both of them, and the flawless evasion do the vitality variant. The reason I've gone with evasion is quite simply because the side hop iframe with the switch axe I still don't feel is comfortable, so I've gone with the evasion rather than vitality. However, for Elder Dragon, particularly the tempered, I would suggest going for vitality, and the medicine is in there simply because over long fights or with monsters that aren't particularly weak to poison, the medicine allows you to keep peak performance up a bit more, and assuming you're skilled enough to dodge most of it and keep peak performance active as possible, in the long run it does just ever so slightly etch out the damage from poison procs. So effectively that is just overall more damage. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again pretty darn soon. Good luck, have fun, and don't die. It's bad for the health.